Senator Richard Gordon revealed that millions of dollars have been brought into the Philippines by Filipinos and Chinese nationals in just 7 months.
The lawmakers also wondering why the administration is seemingly soft on Chinese visitors. Maricel Halili has the rest of the story.
He does not know this president. The president is never soft on anything that relates to the national interest. He's a very decisive president.
Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo refuted Senator Richard Gordon's statement, blaming the administration's supposed soft stance for fueling the alleged criminal activities in the POGO industry. Gordon, chair of the Blue Ribbon Committee, earlier disclosed in a Senate hearing that about 60 individuals, including Chinese and Filipinos, brought in cold cash from Singapore, Hong Kong, and Bangkok since September 2019. It amounted to $633 million or 32 billion pesos. Gordon warned that the money can be used for illegal activities such as espionage and bribery. The Customs Bureau said it has arrested those who brought in huge sums of money into the country, but admitted to being powerless in stopping the practice.
We do not have any authority to arrest them or seize the currency that they are bringing in, sir. They are not the subject of further investigation, sir, for us to be able to look for other violations that they may have committed.
Officials from the Anti-Money Laundering Council were also asked during the hearing. They said they are just taking their cue from the Customs Bureau, which they say takes about a month in handing out reports to them.
This data, at least of 336 million, at least that's what your record shows. Did you advise the other concerned authorities on this? For example, did you give this list to the Philippine National Police?
In August, we shared this information to the Bureau of Customs, Mr. Chair. And a week after that, we likewise shared this information to the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas.
That's bureaucracy at its worst form. Don't you think you should correct that, Attorney Gacela? Right away?
AMLAC also said they cannot immediately classify huge amount of cash as dirty money if passengers say that they came from legal sources.
Good faith is always presumed.
Gordon did not buy the council's explanation.
It doesn't matter. You're trying to prevent a very, very bad problem to come in, and under the principle of the police power to protect the welfare of the state, you can argue so many things just to forfeit, just to interdict. Pigilin mo. I don't see any enthusiasm on the part of the Money Laundering Council to really make this thing work. And in the meantime, we're really losing. You don't know where that money is going. Could he be buying more drugs? Could he be buying firearms?
Gordon is now looking to invite the so-called Rodriguez group in the next hearing. The group is said to be a dummy or a front of Chinese nationals. They are tasked to carry large amounts of cash in the Philippines. Residents of a Parañaque subdivision also testified in the hearing and said the influx of Chinese nationals are leading to power outages in their homes.
We've had numerous experiences na pumuputok talaga yung kable ng kuryente kasi hindi kaya yung load. And you know why? Kasi in a house na dapat single family lang ang nakatira, you would have sometimes at minimum 40 Chinese nationals. And then yung iba nga, 200, 100 plus in one single house.
Despite this, both the PAGCOR and AMLAC admitted to having difficulties in monitoring POGOs. PAGCOR says they have only 61 licensed POGO operators and 240 service providers, but notes over 100 more are operating illegally inside subdivisions. AMLAC said some POGO firms have purposefully misdeclared their addresses. In AMLAC's statement, 54 billion pesos worth of transactions flowed within the banking system due to POGOs, but net inflow only amounts to 7 billion pesos. They also found out that 14 billion out of the 54 billion peso transactions were involved in suspicious activities like drug trafficking. Based on PNP's data, since 2017, there have been 73 casino-related kidnapping incidents. The victims are often Chinese nationals. There were also 7 homicide cases in 2019 related to POGOs. Despite all these issues, Malacañang says the president should not be rushed into deciding the fate of POGOs.
Let's not hurry up this president. This president is a very, what kind of judicious one? You know, he's a lawyer. Pag lawyer kasi, hindi basta gumagalaw eh.
For News 5, Maricel Halili, we are One News.